you white folks got your own customer service number. It is 911 to call when y'all feel like a black person is being black in a space. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. Girl, what's going on, honey? I decided I need to talk about this. We need to have a conversation because, girl, this is getting outrageous. Even in Memphis, Tennessee, there was a video. I know you have been seeing it. It's been all over the news. White people just calling the police on black people for simply existing. They're being prejudiced. They're being racist. They're being everything. They're judging people on based off their skin tone, and that's just completely it. You have white women literally with the damn shades that look like they in the damn army and some shit, calling the police on 7-year-olds for selling goddamn Aquafina. You got white folks calling the police on black kids for having socks in the pool. You got white folks calling the damn police on the black woman because he thinks that they don't stay there. Like, what? So there is no way to explain this other than racism. There is no way. And you know what? We have got to find out, and I am so glad because I want to talk about the consequences. So when these white folks are doing this, there needs to be consequences. We have got to band together. I know some of you all are probably tired of the hashtags and all this shit, but it truly does work. These folks are resigning from their jobs and they're getting fired from their jobs, they're being let go. Now some of these folks that are resigning probably are getting some type of severance package or whatever, but I want to see them get fired because this is blatant racism and we know what it is. So anytime a white person is calling you out and thinking that you're doing something just because you are black, girl, pull out their Facebook and go live. Automatically make these white folks shook, make them shook, record them. We have to do that. We have to do that because they're not seeming to get it at all. You got black people just simply existing in a space that they pay bills in, they paying rent. I mean, y'all literally around here colonizing pools. I mean, girl, you got modern day Christopher Columbus rolling in on a boat, talking about some, do you have a card? I'm so glad that black woman said, do you think I jumped the gate and threw my baby? Like, sir, are you silly? Like, are you dumb? Like, what type of shit is this? Like, what is wrong? What is going on? This has been going on. Things like this have always existed. I don't think I've been in a space where I've had the police been called on me because I try to make sure that I'm not in those type of spaces to even be in that type of situation. But I have had white people, you know, prejudge me and show racist ass behavior, especially in the army. I mean, other situations where they judge me based off of my skin tone, and that's just racism. That's what it is. Y'all are prejudiced as hell, and y'all just cannot. Y'all equate me and my black dark skin with me doing some wrong. Like, you're just not understanding like how they able to pay for this, must be doing something. But girl, y'all around here doing everything and calling everything wrong and calling it legal. Like, girl, I just don't understand it. There's been a white man who's lost his job in a situation in North Carolina. You know, he had to resign from the company. Everybody was tagging the official Twitter account saying, hey, you need to get your employee because they out here acting reckless. They out here questioning. Then he didn't even apologize. I can see if it was a situation where you didn't know and then you apologize. Like, y'all don't even have that. Y'all ain't even giving us fake ass white smile. You know how white folks look at you and they don't necessarily want to smile or they scared and they don't know why they're scared, they just do this. They just don't know what faces to make, girl. They so scared. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And this man didn't even apologize to her or her daughter. Like, y'all are inconveniencing not the police department. And you police officers, this is a message to y'all. When y'all are seeing things like that, y'all are seeing it's blatant racism, you all need to check these white folks. But you know you're not going to do it because, girl, this is their customer service number. This is their direct line to, you know, be able to say, girl, something is black is going on and I don't know if I feel comfortable. And y'all come really quick. Y'all come quick for some bullshit and y'all wasting taxpayers' dollars. Y'all be talking about y'all want to save money. Y'all literally calling not even a non-emergency number, 911, to report and say that somebody is existing in a space and you think they're doing wrong. Nothing has happened. Nobody has stolen anything. They just in a pool with some damn socks. They in a pool and you don't see their ID. And then I'm not understanding how y'all saying that this is messing with y'all, that's making y'all feel uncomfortable. This is that. Like, y'all literally checking folks. But we understand because the police department was built for y'all to uphold white supremacy. So you all are literally are the police but with no badge. And we know what happens when individuals who think they are the police with no badge. That's what got Trayvon Martin killed. An individual who thought they were doing right, doing something for, you know, the system or protecting the neighborhood, profiled a black teenager and killed him. killed him, murdered him because he thought he was doing something that he wasn't supposed to be doing. He was a black young boy with a hoodie walking around, and you just automatically assume that he was doing wrong. And that type of behavior will get people killed. We already know that the police department is majority white, and we know they are upholding white supremacy. We know that they are, a lot of them are racist. A lot of them folks look at black people. A lot of them have not been around black folks. They're looking at TV, they're looking at the media, and they're seeing black folks, and they think this is what black people are. So automatically, when they go out into the field, they automatically racially profiling people. That's why I'm working on the Future in the Middle episode to talk about, should we abolish the police department? That's an interesting conversation. I hope you all are going to be staying tuned for that. I don't know how to feel. I'm kind of in the middle of it, for lack of better words, but I'm not sure about it, but I think it is some conversations that we need to have, and I'm interested in seeing the feedback. I'm glad that you all are supporting everything I'm over here doing at King of Reads. We are more than a website, we're more than a YouTube channel. We are a media empire company. We are building it with the help of you all. We're continuing to grow and continue to expand. I appreciate y'all. I love it. I'm doing more work with people on the ground as well. I've been talking to some folks, and I've also been doing some work with representatives in my area. I am trying to do like way more than I did last year because I want to leave the world in a better place than I found it, and I really want to see at least some betterment. I'm not sure if it's going to come completely, but I would like to see my black folks, my people liberated. I would like for them to understand what's going on so they can use whatever power they have to fix shit, to help fix shit, and understand like we got to work together to eradicate this bullshit. That's the purpose of For the Culture Podcast. That's the purpose of KingofReads.com. That's the purpose of King of Reads YouTube channel. That's the purpose of all this. Like a community, we all engage and we're having conversations and we're building something. And I appreciate you all for supporting me throughout all of it. I am at 103,000 subscribers, and that's thanks to you all. We are doing the work out here. Y'all are enjoying the content, and I appreciate y'all. And I think when next time I see a situation like this, I'm definitely going to write about it. It's going to be on KingofReads.com and get these people information so we can call their jobs and leave some information and say, hey, you need to do something, because there's power in people, there's power in groups, there's power in that. And once we realize that, we'll be able to eradicate as much bullshit as we need to survive and do more than surviving, honestly. So I appreciate y'all, but I'm just very disappointed of constantly seeing these videos and seeing this stuff, and these black people, and it's always black women experiencing this with their children. I'm seeing it too much, and I know that it's not something new. I know it's not something that's uncommon, that we're just not seeing it because of social media. It's been happening. It's just easier to record it. You got Facebook Live. You can just automatically swipe up and record something. You can just go live immediately. Like, you don't have to press record, and it's making it easier to capture moments like this and for the world to see, because we know white people have a problem with us being in their spaces. We know that they are coming into our neighborhoods, gentrifying our neighborhoods, and being uncomfortable because we're outside playing the drums and doing all type of blackety black shit, and they're uncomfortable. You got black folks out here barbecuing, and white folks being mad because we using seasoning and shit. White folks out here thinking that seasoning is goddamn dirt. Did you hear about the man somewhere in New Orleans or Florida who thought Burger King was putting dirt on the burger, but come to find out it was some damn seasoning? Like, Jesus, I didn't know Burger King even used seasoning or whatever. But it just lets you know, like, white people, y'all are out here colonizing pools. Y'all out here colonizing barbecues. Y'all colonizing summer. I thought it was supposed to be a Drake Scorpion summer, but apparently it's a white colonizing summer, because y'all are uncomfortable with black folks being in these spaces, and y'all want to do something about it. Y'all really think that somebody's out here going to eradicate y'all. Y'all ass ain't going nowhere, okay? Sometimes I wish I did have the gauntlet. With one simple snap of my finger, I can end all the damn, I don't know what to call it, all the White Walkers immediately. Like, I can just do it. But girl, I know the world would be a better place, because y'all out here just, you know, doing it. And if you want to call yourself an ally, you want to call yourself an advocate, you are white and you want to do the work, listen, shut your mouth and do it.
We got work to do. There's just not time for singing and dancing right now. We got work.
I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today.
What? What's this?
Uh-oh. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today.
You're gonna get your ass grilled, you're gonna get your ass roasted. Folks ain't gonna like you, ain't gonna be checking for you. But girl, if you wanna be in it, you got to understand. If you wanna be in this shit, you wanna help out, you need to remember that you have the power to pick or choose. This is our life 24/7, 365, okay? No Tom Joyner, 365 Black. But that's exactly what it is. 365 Black, this is how we experience, this is how we see the world. So you have the power to jump in and jump out when you want to. So remember that when you come into our spaces and you dealing with us and you're not understanding how we can't reach to you, how you can't reach to us, and how we're not on the same page, you feel like you can't work with us or something, understand that you have that power to be able to say, I don't want to do it, or you do want to do it. We don't have that power. We don't have that right now. So I appreciate y'all for trying to do whatever y'all got to do, but just understand it's some real work needs to be done out here, and everybody needs to be using their privilege to do whatever. I mean, girl, I'm dragging Kim Kardashian every chance I get because I feel like she's full of shit sometimes, but she out here doing a little work, she doing something, but I'm not ready to give her no kudos because I know there's a history of Kim Kardashian saying some anti-black bullshit even when it came to her black baby. And I'm not letting her off the hook for that shit. That's the same shit y'all tried to do with Jeffree Star, and he's still out here calling black women roaches. But that's all I got. Also, if you have anything that you want to add to the in the middle discussions in the future, any topics that you all want to talk about, make sure you're emailing at hello@kingareads.com. Make sure you're also going to kingareads.com/contact to get in contact and let us know what you want us to talk about in the future. Make sure you're checking out each and every Wednesday a new episode of For the Culture Podcast. We do apologize for not having an episode this past Wednesday. I had an emergency where I had to go home and visit my brother. He had an emergency surgery. He's doing fine, and I got a chance to spend July the 4th week with them. Last week was very depressing. I had a lot going on, a lot of stuff happened this weekend that just made me look at life differently, and I cannot wait to share that with you all on this week's episode of For the Culture Podcast. Until then, I'll talk to y'all later on tonight. Bye.
Period. 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 Nothing left to say, like, period. Period.